So a little update on training here. I'm going to throw together a couple of my training videos. So this last weekend, my team did a meet. We did Chaos in the Windy City down in Lance's gym in Chicago. Super cool experience overall. I would say it was a very mixed meet. I did get to hang out with Ed Cohen for like the whole meet. I mean, well, at least all of squats. He was standing there for all of squats. And then after the meet, which you can see, we did win a team versus team USPA battle against Lance's gym, and that is the prize. That was our team belt. So we did that on Saturday. This was done on Sunday. This was my top set, which was 550 on deads. We were going for 8 to 12 is what the program said. I mean, to me, in my head, I was going for 12. And I'll say, like, that meet was done in a basement in Chicago. I don't know if you've seen Inglourious Bastards, but I felt like Brad Pitt. Like, who the hell decides to have a fight in a basement? It was 120 degrees down there. I had 10 lifters in 3 different flights. I was on my feet all day. I did have a sushi eating contest afterwards, and so that definitely helped me refuel for this, but definitely only had 10 reps in me. Went for an 11th and just like, yeah, man, I was cooked. But really great set for me. 550 for 10 is great. This is the back down. This is 485 for 10. I actually like started going and then realized like, this is kind of easy. Maybe I can go even faster. And so I think maybe like the next rep or so I just sped up, started knocking them out. In retrospect, I've been really bad at reading my program lately. And this was actually supposed to be done on a deficit, which would have been probably just easy as well, but I did that recently too, where my back downs were supposed to be pause squats, and I just did regular squats, and I was like, easy back downs. Then we went into bench since I had to kind of combine 2 days. I did tell Trinity she's ruining my video. Who the hell is going to notice me benching if she's standing there like that? Larry had a great meet. He had just such a day down in Chicago, and I had him take home the belt because I felt like not only did he have an awesome day, he went 8 for 9, PR'd all his lifts, but just the way he carried himself was just super awesome, and I was just really proud of him as a person. He's great. He's somebody that I just love being around. He's gotten so much stronger as a lifter with my coaching and everything, but it's more just like sometimes, man, just being around that guy's energy brings me good vibes and calmness, so he knows sometimes he just got to come sit by me, and it just kind of calms me down. It's great. So 331, 5 sets of 2. And then we had Hatfield split squats, which I'm getting a lot better at. And I told my coach, I was like, pretty sure I could do 275 for 10. So that's what we did. So we did a set of 275 for 10 per leg, which on the last 2 reps, I had to negotiate with God. I was not able to see straight, breathing super hard. These are just awesome, though. I hated them at first, just absolutely 100% hated doing any kind of split squat. My balance is really terrible. But I will say, I think it's made me a lot better. I think while I was doing it, I could feel my glutes, but it made my quads wicked sore, which definitely led into today's squat day. This was Sunday, and I squatted today, and I could still feel that quad soreness. This is a back down. This is like 245 pounds. Did a set of 12 each leg. Again, the last 2 reps, absolutely horrendous. Complete negotiation with why I'm doing this with my life. Why do I choose to torture myself? Which I love. I love sets like that. It was like a 4-hour workout, though. My poor wife came, tried to deadlift. I told her to drive separately because, yeah, I take a horrendous amount of time in the gym, especially on this day. And the truth is, like, as a coach, when you do a whole meet and you're just completely putting everything else into your lifters, sometimes, at least for me as a still competing athlete, it's nice to come in and have a day where I just, make it about me. And then I had a couple days in between, and then today was big squats. So I actually went into the gym today with what my program said was to repeat what I did last week, which I knew was my coach probably copy and pasted and then meant to edit. And we use the same app, and sometimes the app doesn't update what you do; it doesn't save. Like there's no save button. So every once in a while that happens. So like I might have called him, texted him, messaged him in the app. And then right as I was stretching and warming up, which my wife said would happen, he called me back and he was like, yeah, no, bro, there's no way I just wanted you to do the same thing. So he goes, what about 635 for 5? And I was like, that sounds amazing. I can tell you in preps past with an SSB, I've done 635 for 3. I cut him way too high. The RPE was like insane. So just doing 635 for 5 sounded good. But it was funny because in that phone call too, then he was like, well, if you feel good, go for like more reps. And then yeah, it basically got turned into do 635 RPE 9, which is what we did. So it's great. I also had Charlie Ace working out with me because he's doing his SPD deloads. Basically, I run people on like a 12-week program, and then at the end of it, you do 3 SPD days in a week, and you just get them progressively lighter. And that's kind of the deload. It builds up the fitness, but you're going lighter and lighter on each one. So this was his top set. It's like 187 for one. We were really concentrating on depth on this day because, yeah, I mean, we feel like judging at meets in USPA, it's been, unfortunately, I'm not internet complaining, but like sometimes inconsistent about lifter to lifter. Some people's looked high, and then some of our lifters got reds that we didn't think they should. So I'm knowing that I have USPA Nationals coming up. I really wanted to sink my reps, and so that was a big concentration for me on the day, was just making sure I get depth. I always end up getting white lights at meet. I don't know if it's just my anatomy, like my hip crease does end up low enough. It's not like I sink them super, super deep, but that was my last warm-up. I did 590 for one. I've been playing around with the idea of whether I need to do more reps in my warm-up when I'm going to do a top set of 5, but this did feel good. So this is 635, got a nice clean walkout. Last week I had done 606 with bands, so this felt easy walking it out. I'll say the reps felt pretty good. The first 3 compared to my 635, 3 in the past, probably deeper, much easier RPE, didn't feel like I was going to die. 4 and 5, got pretty tough. I would say a couple of things like, my quads definitely still felt cooked from those split squats. I had a core and grip day literally the day before, which is good. So it's like you're never doing these top sets just completely fresh. So it's nice, man. So it felt good. And then the back downs, I was reading the program, like, it's 525 plus the red bands. So basically at the top, it's the same weight. So I did that for 5. That's 525 plus red bands. Those red bands are maybe like 80 more pounds a piece at the top, right? It definitely gets lighter as you go down. But I smoked these. And it's funny because my coach had even texted me and was like, maybe I made those back downs too heavy. And I just sent him this video, like, super deep, super fast. And then said after that, it's just 495s, just a little bit less plus bands. And yeah, same thing. I just felt really confident. Smoked these. So it's basically like 15 reps of, super heavyweight, a 3x5 at nice top weight, well at the top on these, whatever, high 600s. Felt super good. Felt really confident with depth on these. Endurance was really good too. Like just getting through the workout. And then I had back extensions, my favorite. This is 441. He said go for 5. I was pretty damn cooked. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but like I grabbed the bar crooked or something, or just like it set up weird, so it was feeling odd. So I did like 3, and then I felt like my hip was gonna fall off, so I just didn't do any more. And then we went down to 396, and this just, even like 40 something pounds less, just felt like so much easier. So I did 5, and then I did a 5-second hold at the top, and these have been just so crucial for building my back strength. They've also gotten me some attention online. People think it's insane. It is insane. It's freaking cool. But yeah, they're one of my favorite exercises. Love the 5-second hold as well.